Hello and welcome to the Oreo Reviewer. Now, today on the Oreo Reviewer, I will be reviewing the Pumpkin Spice Limited Edition Oreo. Now, you see, the Pumpkin Spice Limited Edition Oreo is probably an Oreo that exists because it is pumpkin season, as some farmers like to call it, or as laymen like to call it, Halloween/Thanksgiving. A time when pumpkins are in their flux. You see, pumpkins are big right now. Pumpkins are what are pumpkins the new? Pumpkins are the new leggings. You see, pumpkins are like leggings, but for vegetables or fruits. You know, pumpkin debate is not as active as tomato debate, but it still gets my heart pumped up every time I get to think about talking about pumpkins and what kind of food group they fall into. But enough about foods and etymology and semantics. It is Oreo time, as it has always been, and I apologize for getting so off track. I'm like a runaway train, you know? And sometimes a runaway train is gonna hit, it's gonna go right and hit like a woman that a dastardly Western man has tied to the track. But you know, such is life. So anyway, here we have pumpkin spice Oreos. Now, pumpkin spice, it is a pumpkin and it is spicy like wasabi, I'd imagine. A lot of people like this in their lattes, apparently, but I am not into the coffee world because all the energy I need comes from Oreos, and I take their energy and I invest that into myself. Also, here you can see we have what appear to be either cinnamon sticks or Lincoln Logs. Now, if you're not familiar with Lincoln Logs, they were a popular toy used to build cabins, and they still are a popular toy in cultures of older men who remember Lincoln Logs fondly. But other than that, Lincoln Logs have kind of faded. And once again, that train has just hit another woman, you know, another woman tied up to it. The train, I'm kind of like that scene in Stand By Me, but you just gotta learn to live with that. So speaking of living with that, let's open up this Oreo box, and as you can see, the segue there was that I'm living with the fact that these boxes never seem to be full when I open them, but I'm living with it. I've learned to move past it. Maybe one day I'll find out, maybe one day I won't, you know. The unknown is such an important part of our lives that it's important to remember the unknown needs to be there, because without it, everything would be known. So here we have the pumpkin spice Oreo, and as you can see, the pumpkin spice Oreo is an Oreo that is filled with an orangey filling, which I assume is used to replicate the pumpkin. And as you can see, there's like a weird little crease there, and I assume you see that replicates the side of the pumpkin. And the thing about pumpkins is you can smash them. Smashing Pumpkins, I believe, is a band, and so I'm kind of like a musician right now, as you see. Oh, music, you know? I'm a popular musician. That's music right there. Alright, well, enough music, and it is time for food, because food and music are two different things, and they will never go together. So here we are. One sec, let me get the consumption in view. So I've kind of created a ridge, which makes it more akin to a pumpkin, and so just let's experience the ridge. So now we've experienced the ridge. It was similar to a ruffle, but only in the fact that it had a ridge and not in the taste. Now let's experience the Oreo. The pumpkin spice Oreo is a very good Oreo if you're into pumpkins, and if you like spice and Lincoln Logs. Those are the kind of things that get you excited about this kind of Oreo. But it wouldn't be because they kind of dilute the Lincoln Logs with the pumpkin. It wouldn't be a perfect 10, you know. So it would probably be like a pickup sticks out of Lincoln Logs. So with that in mind, I would eat it, and I would keep watching the Oreo Reviewer here on the Evan Network, because that's just the kind of person that you need to strive to be.